I watched Kissing Booth 2 on Netflix and I actually didn't hate it. Hey guys, welcome to my channel Candy and Popcorn. I'm Candice James. Here we talk about all things TV and movies. I give you some really awesome reviews, tell you what to watch, and there's always cocktails. And while you're here, why don't you like and subscribe? So guys, let's get started. I feel like I shouldn't have been so confident in saying that. Like, with all the cinematic glory in the universe to choose from, you choose Kissing Booth 2. All right, let's do that again and bake in the actual shame that you should feel. I'll be back. Hey guys, I watched Kissing Booth 2 on Netflix and I really liked it. Don't judge me. So, y'all know I love movies. Well, you don't know because I just started getting serious about YouTube and I have like 44 subscribers. And thank you to every single one of my 44 subscribers. I am hoping to grow and learn, but thank you guys for supporting me so early. So you probably don't really know much about me. Let's start over. There's a lot of do-overs today. So guys, I love movies. Gosh, I really love movies. I love watching movies and hopefully someday I hope to make movies. And so here on Candy and Popcorn, I like to talk about movies, and not just the movies that are serious and Oscar worthy like Parasite or The Godfather or The Dark Knight, but also the ones that just make you feel good, like The Notebook and Love, Rosie, and of course, The Kissing Booth 2. But apparently I'm one of the few critics that actually like this movie, because on Rotten Tomatoes, critics rated this 26% fresh, while the audience scored 42%, so not great. Whereas on IMDb, a little bit higher, 6 out of 10 rating, but like that's still not great. This film didn't really bring anything new to like the young adult coming of age scene. We've seen everything here before, but it was really fun to watch, and that's okay. But while it was a fun little film, it was not a little film. They did not rush this at all. The runtime was 2 hours and 14 minutes, and that was entirely too long for this film that absolutely gave us nothing new. And I felt like, was it like as you were filming, they were like, it's coronavirus, they're not doing anything anyway, just give them another 45 minutes. We don't need your pity. This didn't need to be that long. You didn't necessarily need to waste our time here. So besides the long, drawn-out feel of this movie, here's why I liked it. It was a cute coming-of-age film, very similar to All the Boys I Loved Before, but this was actually much more similar to the sequel, given that it was pretty much a love triangle. Gunther's here, y'all. It was more similar to the sequel to All the Boys I Loved, P.S. I Still Love You. It features the love triangle, which Ellie is trying to figure out, is the grass actually greener on the other side? P.S. It never is, by the way. In none of these movies is the grass ever greener. We never see them choosing the second love, whether it's The Notebook or Vampire Diaries, Twilight, Bridget Jones' Diaries, or The Hunger Games. In all of these films, the grass is never greener. But where To All the Boys I Loved Before is about a young girl's first romance, this, The Kissing Booth, is actually about growth and how people and relationships grow and change over time. And so I like that different theme, but again, we've seen this in other young adult films before, so again, nothing new that's happening here. I actually thought it was a complete script. It was a long script, but it was a complete script. They had various different plot lines and storylines to follow along throughout the 2 hours and 14 minutes, but all of those things did get wrapped up in the end, and so we can go through what some of those are. But I think with a lot of times, movies like these tend to be very rushed, haphazard, unfinished, and so it was really great that every single storyline that they introduced ended up having closure at the end. So we've got the main plot line of Ellie and Lee with the turmoil of each of them not being honest with the other. We have the Elle and Noah plot line as they grow emotionally and physically distant. We've got the Marco plot line, which serves as the temptation to Ellie during the turmoil that she's having with Noah. Then there's Lee and Rachel as they're trying to find space and make space for each other in their lives. And there's even a really cute gay coming out story that runs throughout this as well. And so again, lots of different plot lines. I think to cut down on that 2 hours and 14 minute runtime, they could have dropped a couple of those. There was no need for that extra 45 minutes. Again, This film, I don't know how much I can say this, guys. This film does not do anything new for you to justify that time. It did not need to be 2 hours and 14 minutes. So guys, today's drink is a vodka soda. Super simple, only 3 ingredients. So this is just vodka, I prefer Tito's, soda water, and then a splash of lime or lemon juice. And the good thing is, this has very low calories because soda water has 0 calories. So the only thing that you're drinking is the calories from the vodka. So this is a really quick thing if you ever want to make it at home, if you go out and you want a quick drink to order, a vodka soda is the way to go. Enjoy, guys. Shout out to the director, Vince Marcello. Kissing Booth 1 and 2 are his biggest films to date. Before, he made a lot of small films for the American Doll Corporation. So guys, while I like the script, the acting here is not the best, but the script doesn't call for, you know, any type of Emmy-nominated acting. Really, all we needed was some pretty young people who could deliver the lines like they weren't constipated. And that's exactly what we got. I'm not super familiar with Joey King's work, so I will admit that. I've seen her in The Flash as Magenta, and I know she was in Crazy Stupid Love as Molly, but they were really small supporting roles, so like I wasn't really paying attention. But I did hear that The Act on Hulu is absolutely amazing, and so it does have an 8 out of 10 rating on IMDb, so it will be on my watch list. So Joey King, I am looking out for you now. But I'm a huge fan of Jacob Elordi, who plays Noah. Now, other than the obvious, he's an amazing actor. So this is not the role that's ever going to win him any acting awards. Again, he just didn't look constipated, which was great. If you haven't watched it yet, Jacob plays alongside Zendaya in Euphoria, which airs on HBO. He plays a very privileged teen that comes from not so great family backgrounds and is also quite psychopathic. I've actually done a review of season 1 of Euphoria, but I haven't released it yet. I think I'll wait for season 2 to right before season 2 to air, and then I'll release that. But guys, if you haven't watched Euphoria, it's amazing. Shout out to the cast. Euphoria was actually just nominated for 6 2020 Emmys, including Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series for Zendaya as Rue. So I highly recommend Euphoria. And good news to all the Kissing Booth 2 fans, Netflix has already shot Kissing Booth 3 and plan to release it in 2021. I just pray to God that they just cut it off at the 1.5-hour mark, but I will be watching. That's it, guys. That is my take on Kissing Booth 2. Like I said, fun, coming of age film, entirely too long, but still really enjoyable. So I do recommend, if you like my review, go ahead, check it out. You'll enjoy yourself for 1.5 hours, probably maybe the last 45 minutes, but it's definitely worth a watch. And remember, guys, my channel is a dialogue, not a monologue. I am not here just to hear myself talk. I want to hear what you have to say. So find me in the comments, find me on social media. Let me know what you think. Please like and subscribe, and you know what to do with that bell. Hit the bell so you get notifications of when I release new videos. I upload every 1st and 15th of the month with lots, and I mean lots, of juicy bonus content in between. So guys, tune in, and until next time, cheers.